I'm Connor Greene. I'm from Santa Monica. I'm a pro baseball player, and I'm Stefanos' godson. In my life, I was always trying to fight and win the spot out in baseball. I always wanted to be the best on my team, and I always wanted to excel. You know, it's the goal, and it was always been a goal of mine to make it to the big leagues. What Stefanos would instill in me at a young age that I didn't realize would apply until I was a professional was grit. He understood that things were achieved over a long sense of hard work, and he didn't become this massive, yes, he had amazing genetics, but he didn't become this massive soul, this massive human, this physical physique monster off the easy road. And he pushed himself hard every day, and I saw him push himself all the time at a young age. And that representation and that work ethic that Stefanos showed just from a simple, philosophic, non-greedy, non-materialistic man showed me from zero on somewhat of who I wanted to be and who I looked up to. And he shaped my character completely because that's who I looked up to. I looked up to Stefanos. I was probably about 4 or 5 years old when I first started training with Stefanos. He started me with kickboxing, teaching me how to kick right, left, jabs, hooks. He taught me punching. It was intimidating at first because he's such a big guy. But once you realize that he's got your back and he's on your side and he's one of the most loyal people ever, that I knew he wasn't going to hurt me. And I got warmed up, and we started actually training quite a bit when I was 8 to 10 years old. As intimidating as he was, I knew that he was on my side and that he always had my back. So at first I was scared to train with him, but you know, after years go by of it, I was very used to his training methods and his very unique training methods. He does some weird shit. That's him. It's his breath. After he had his stroke, that's exactly what he would do. He was paralyzed half his body, and he completely got himself back through breathing. Just like that, he would do exactly that and stand on one leg, and he repaired himself. Stefanos' stroke. Luckily, my pops was there, and it was in our apartment. And my pops told me that he started to see Steph, you know, hunch over and it not look so good, and he kind of said to himself, "Oh no," and he made the call. The remarkable part of it is how fast he recovered, how quick he hit the ground running with pretty bad symptoms right after, and how he came back and he hit the grass and he hit his chi meditative mindset, and he repaired his body. He went from paralyzed on a lot of it to walking and moving well again. And he was back to strong Stefanos quicker than any human I would ever imagine coming back from that. The reason why you have so many interviews and why this is going to be a good documentary is because of Stefanos' personality, the way he can speak and meet random people. He treated the doorman like he would treat the CEO of the same place. So to describe Stefanos in a sentence would be, I would need more than a sentence, but to describe Stefanos in a sentence, it would be a leader of the common and a leader of the elite. His perception of the world was a lot different than a lot of people's. It's a beautiful way of looking at life, and it changed my life to look at life the way he looks at life. I just wanted to say to Stefanos' family, what an amazing son, what an amazing brother, what an amazing person Stefanos is, and I'm just happy and proud to have been in his life and to have gotten so close to him and actually know him on a personal level and have him teach me things as if I was his own son.